Hello, and welcome to another RatioTech News. This is the segment where I take a few articles every day and basically keep you guys up to date on tech news and gaming news. So, I have good 4 articles here for you guys, and let's jump in it. First article here talks about the Xbox One's Kinect. So basically, in this article, we should be able to connect our Xbox Connect. So basically connect our Kinect to a PC, a working PC. Fortunately, right now we cannot just physically plug in the Xbox One's Kinect into the USB port of our PCs. We need what they're making, which is a USB hub that'll give you that ability. So if you're looking for the ability to connect your Xbox One's Kinect to the PC, I don't know if you want to do that, then stay tuned because it's coming up for you guys. Next article here is Tesla. So basically Tesla is making a new car. They're actually in the works of making the Model M, I believe is what it is, which is an SUV version of their an SUV version of a Tesla car. And now they're working on the Tesla Model 3. So basically, if you guys don't know, the Tesla Model 3 is supposed to be a more affordable type of car for people that can't buy, the Model S versions, or you can't get the SUV that's coming out now soon. This is supposed to be a more affordable Tesla alternative, basically. So if you guys are looking for an electric vehicle, Tesla is trying to price this around under 35,000. So of course it's not going to be as strong, it's not going to be as fast, it's not going to have as big of battery as the other ones, but for under 35,000, this is going to be a lot more people. You might see a lot more Tesla vehicles on the road. So what they're trying to do is make this car, and apparently it's going to come out around 2017. I believe 2017, 2018. So if you're looking for a Tesla car but can't afford it, hey, keep this on radar because it might be your next vehicle in 2017. Next, pacemakers. This is more medical than anything. So basically what they're trying to do here in this article, it explains that they're trying to make biological pacemakers. So if you don't know, we have physical pacemakers already that we have to get put into our bodies for people that have weaker hearts. For this pacemaker though, this pacemaker will be inserted through basically intravenously or injection. And what happens is, for example, in the article it states that they tested this out on 12 different pigs who had weak hearts, irregular hearts. And after 2 days of this biological pacemaker being inserted into them, they started to show signs of regular heartbeats and a more efficient heart. However, 2 days after that, the body, obviously the immune system doesn't like unknown things going into our body, so it destroyed it and basically went back to an irregular heart. So, I mean, if the researchers can basically perfect this technology, they will have a medical achievement on their hands, and I think this would be a very, very, everyone's just gonna want it. It's gonna be famous. It's gonna happen worldwide. Everyone's gonna need it. Everyone's gonna want this instead of the physical pacemaker. So, I mean, if they can perfect the technology, I mean, they have an achievement on their hands, and they have something great that'll help so many people. And lastly, Nvidia. So Nvidia is trying to make a new product in their Shield line. So they have the first Nvidia, which was kind of like a hybrid with a controller with a screen on it, kind of how they're trying to make like the Nintendo 3DS, or basically it's like a handheld product. For this now, we'll zoom in here so you guys can see this. They're making these 2 products, the Shield tablet and a Shield wireless controller that can work with the tablet or other things, I believe. So basically, trying to expand. And the wireless controller is supposed to be spec'd out like any other controller you see on the market, kind of like a PS4 controller, the Xbox One controller. Basically, it's going to have the same stuff. That's what they said in the article. It's around, and it's going to retail for around 59, so around $60. With tax, depending on where you live, it'll be probably 62, 63. And for the tablet, the Shield tablet, which is, this actually caught my eye too, it's going to have all the latest and greatest Nvidia things. So it's supposed to have the Tegra K1 GPU. It's a 192 core Tegra GPU. Also, they're putting in their quad-core A15 CPU chip with 2.2 gigahertz. So, I mean, this thing's going to be blazing fast. Then you're going to have two versions. Probably they're going to have a Wi-Fi version. Then they're going to have, from what this is saying, an unlocked LTE version for AT&T or T-Mobile. I don't know if this is real. I think this may be true. But anyways, up to that, they're also going to put on a wireless connectivity which handles 802.11 A, B, G, and N, which is pretty regular, but it's 2x2 MIMO. So 2.4 gigahertz. It looks like it's going to be a dual band wireless chip. And then it's going to be an 8-inch tablet with a IPS LCD display with a 1920 by 1200 resolution, kind of like how the Nexus 7 2013 is. So the screen resolution should be around the same thing as a Nexus 7, and it's supposed to have around 10 hours of continuous battery life on HD video playback. So definitely, if you're just doing regular everyday things, that 10 hours is going to surpass easily. But also, these are all the things. It's going to have two cameras, you know, rear and front 5 megapixel camera, all that jazz. Probably going to be around, according to this, they're going to have a 16 gigabyte model for $299. So that's a pretty high price, but I mean, still keeps it competitive with the other things. It's obviously it's not as low priced as a Nexus 7 2013 was in the beginning, but I think $299 may appeal to people still. $399 for a 32 gigabyte LTE with Wi-Fi. I think that's a pretty good price actually. So $299 for a 16 gig, $399 for a 32 gig with LTE and Wi-Fi. I hope they make a 32 gig without LTE and just Wi-Fi. And then also the Shield controller for $59 or $60 plus tax, around 63, you know. But there you go. So if you're looking into getting a new Nvidia tablet and you didn't like the past products that they had, the Nvidia Shield tablet and just the Shield line may interest you guys. So that's your RatioTech news for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned, keep you guys up to date, and have a good one.